Yesterday, I visited Kebbi State with a delegation from this House. We received a comprehensive briefing from the Governor and the State Executive Council. We met eyewitnesses to the attack. We spoke with families of the abducted students and with community leaders. The visit was important, not only for the facts it revealed, but for the human dimension it brought to our collective understanding of this tragedy. Parents spoke with distress, communities expressed fear, local leaders demonstrated strength and resilience. Their experiences must shape our deliberations today. The visit reaffirmed the need for seriousness, empathy, and unity in our discussions. The event of the past week revealed a deeply troubling escalation in violence across several states. The various attacks are not only coordinated but designed to destabilize our country. They aim to create the impression that violent groups can act without restraint. They focus on soft and vulnerable targets. Their purpose is to instill fear, weaken public confidence, and give the illusion of being everywhere at once. Nigeria must reject this tactic. We must resist fear and stand firm against those who rely on cruelty and spectacle to advance their evil ideologies. Alongside the violence, another threat is emerging. False information spreads rapidly. Unverified claims and fake images can escalate tension and undermine security efforts. Misleading posts on social media can inflame communities, cause panic, and erode trust in institutions. I urge Nigerians to rely on official sources and reputable news outlets. I also ask members of this House to be cautious about what we share. Our word must promote stability, not add confusion. Honorable colleagues, since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu assumed office, his administration has taken steps to reform the security architecture. There has been a shift in coordination among the services and a more deliberate effort to regain the initiative. Evidence shows that these reforms have produced results. Thousands of captives have been freed. High-ranking commanders linked to violent networks have been eliminated. Millions of displaced people have returned to their communities. There was also a measurable decline in some categories of mass abductions and kidnappings. These gains reminded us that progress is possible when strategy, coordination, and political will converge. We must, however, accept that certain forms of violence have resurfaced in different parts of the country and are evolving rapidly. The roots of this resurgence lie both within and beyond our borders. The Sahel has undergone significant upheaval. Changes of government in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic have created ungoverned spaces that armed groups now exploit. Illegal arms trafficking has increased. Nigeria, therefore, faces domestic and transnational pressures that require an integrated response. Amid these challenges, international developments also deserve our careful attention. The Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act of 2025 was introduced in the United States Congress, which places Nigeria on the list of countries of particular concern. The bill suggests that Nigeria permits or encourages religious persecution. Members may recall that this House extensively debated and unanimously rejected the claims. The government of Nigeria does not and will never support or sponsor violence against its own citizens. We conveyed our resolution to the United States Congress, the Department of State, and the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom. It is therefore important to restate Nigeria's actual security reality. Over the past 15 years, the government has invested significant resources in confronting insurgency and widespread violence. It is true that in some communities, Christians have been targeted, just as Muslims communities have suffered similar attacks in others. These acts have been carried out by violent groups pursuing their own agendas. They do not reflect the policy or practice of the Nigerian state. Terrorism, banditry, communal clashes, and extremist violence have brought suffering to Nigerians of all faiths. Our Constitution guarantees freedom of religion, and every institution of government remains committed to protecting that right. With this context in mind, Nigeria continues to welcome partnership and constructive engagements. At the same time, we cannot accept conclusions that do not reflect the complexities of our security challenges. Our response to the Religious Freedom Accountability Bill has been calm and measured. We are mindful of our long-standing relationship with the United States. I wish to affirm that dialogue is more productive than recrimination.